Hey everyone, it's Marcras back for another video. Yesterday, it is Wednesday the 14th at 12:04 at midnight. Yesterday was my birthday. I had a really good day. Um, and I am 32 years old now. I have a couple finished objects. I got some yarn for my birthday. And that's basically it. Um, Before I get into the video or the podcast, whatever you want to call it, some admin. So tomorrow on Thursday the 15th, I am having another live sale. I'm gonna pause this and go get one or two new items, and I'll come back. Okay, I'm back. Um, so there's going to be some new things for the live sale. Um, I still have my Notion pouches. I still have my drawstring bags. The new items in the shop is these are not completed yet. I still have to put the snaps in the small bags and go through the bags and make sure that um, they don't have any strings. So these are the small bags. They do have a box bottom. They're going to have two snaps. Probably about right where my pointer fingers are. And these little bags are great for if you're working on a big project and you have a lot of small balls of yarn. You can easily put your yarn in the bottom in the bag and feed it through the two snaps and work with your project or work with your ball of yarn, and then it can just roll freely in here. And if you're working on a shawl or a hat or something with like maybe some fine yarn, this is or like knitting a hat, bag is perfect for that. This bag is also perfect if you're knitting socks. I have 6 of these. Today I have to, me and Mom are going to do the final touches on these bags. I have 6 of these, and these are 15. And I do have to apologize now. I am sad to say that I have to start adding shipping costs to my items. So if you order a bag, you will have to, if you order anything from me, you will have to email me at my email so that I can tell you how much it will be for shipping your item. Because shipping has gone up where I live, and I can no longer, I don't know how to say it, but I can no longer pay the shipping by myself. So if you buy items from me, you are going to have to pay shipping now. I do apologize. I've been including shipping in the prices for a long time, but now it is to the point where I can no longer keep doing that. So just wanted to let everybody know that now. So like I said, I'm having a live sale tomorrow, the 15th of June. It's going to be at 6:30 Eastern Standard Time, which is at my end. I don't know what it is for you guys. You guys will have to figure that out. It's going to be here on YouTube. And I'm going to have drawstring bags, Notion pouches, tote bags, and the little the little snap bags. I just wanted to show you one of the totes so you can get an idea of how big it is. And mom folded these for me, so these ones are also box bottom. They do have a pretty big handle on them. This is one tote. I do have some yarn here. Oh, this one has pockets in the inside of them. 3 of them have pockets on, the rest of them do not. So this Christmas llama one has one side that has a big pocket, and then on the other side it has this size pocket and then a smaller pocket. Now I am taking the rest of June off and July off of doing custom orders. So, what is available is everything that I have made right now is available. I am not taking any custom orders. I have other things that I need to get done. I want to get my Graham's Doberman blanket done. So I am taking the rest of June off and all of July off because I have other things I want to work on. I need to work on. Hopefully you guys will understand. So if you do want to order something custom for me, it will not be able to be until August. So that being said, now that I've showed you some things that are available, I'm going to get into the actual podcast now. So before I get into that, if you can join me tomorrow for the live sale, please do so. Like I said, it will be 6:30 Eastern Standard Time. I'm not sure what it is for everybody else. Share it on your Facebook pages. If you do videos, if you do podcasts like I do, share it on your YouTube channels. Give me some shout outs. I have a lot of bags that I've just been kind of sitting on, and I thought I would come out with some newer stuff. And I'm also going to be starting to get back into my friendship bracelet stuff. So yeah. All of my crochet orders are done now. My stitch mark orders are done. Sadly, I ran out of beads for Fiber Floozy. She had ordered 10 stitch markers from me. I made 6 of them, and I ran out of beads, and I couldn't complete the other 4. I did send her a message. She's probably sleeping by now because normal people are sleeping by this time. So I just have to wait back to hear from her about what she wants to do about that. But I have, I think, 5 or 6 finished items. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think I have 6. So we're gonna get started with it. I am not going to be able to mail out my packages until probably next week. I know I did say, Nikki, that I would mail your package out tomorrow, but sadly I'm not going to be able to make the post office until next week. Mom got sick. I have been dealing with headaches and earaches, and I need to figure out if I need to go see my family doctor or if I need to go see an ENT doctor for ear, nose, and throat. I think my doctor wants me to schedule an appointment with him, so he can kind of get an idea about where I have to go. So, as of right now, that's just up in the air. I was going to call today, but I didn't get home until after 7 o'clock. So I was able to call because I thought they were closed. So I'm going to call hopefully tomorrow and maybe see about getting me an appointment next week. Because I need to figure out something. I need to figure out what's going on. I've had more headaches in the last 2 months than I've had my entire life. And I need to figure out what's going on. So, let's get into the podcast. I've been talking now for almost 10 minutes and haven't showed you a damn thing. So, everything that I have finished except for 2 things are for orders. So, I'm going to start with the two things that are not for orders first. So I finished my little bee, and um, I will link all these patterns below. I think the little bee is by Madeline Co or something. I will leave it in the description box below. Her pattern actually, she uses blanket yarn or chenille yarn, or maybe it's the snuggle yarn, and it's a pretty good size. I used just worsted weight yarn, and this is how big he came out. And the pattern that I bought was a bundle, so you got the little ladybug, or you got the, this is not a ladybug. There is a ladybug in the pattern, but this is a bee. So I plan on making the ladybug too. It's just, I made the bee first. So, his little antennas. So, I'm going to give this one to Mom because she really likes them. And I probably will give her the ladybug too when I finish it. So, isn't he cute? So, he is done. The other one I finished that is not in order is I finished my axolotl. My mom picked out these colors, which I thought this is a variegated. I don't know if you could tell back here, but it's variegated. It kind of did some weird pulling on its head, and then the rest of his body. He's a little wonky, but I'm probably going to give this one to Mom too because she doesn't have this one. She doesn't have one of these, and she's the one that picked the colors out, so I probably will give this to her. This one Gil does not want to stay up with its friends. He wants to come down, so we're just going to leave it at that. So this pattern is by Katie Dids Crafts, or Katie Dids on Etsy and Instagram and all kinds of places. I love her patterns. She just came out with a no-sew bee. I haven't bought it yet. I do have her regular bumblebee pattern that, this is the hatching axolotl, by the way. So most of her patterns have an egg that go with it. I very rarely ever make the egg. I usually just make the stuffed animals. And I use a 3.75 on all of my amigurumis. So yeah, this is a little axolotl. Isn't he cute? So he'll be going to Mom. And the rest of the things I have finished are for orders. So I had a lady, she orders from me quite a bit. She ordered a Pooh Lovey. So here's the little Pooh Lovey. This is a pattern off of Etsy. She ordered the Pooh, and so yeah, she ordered the Pooh. My cord's caught around the other one. And then she ordered Tigger. So I got Pooh and Tigger done. So they will be packaged up and sent out next week. So hers are done. Well, actually, one more. And then she wanted a budgie. So I made this. This is her budgie that I made. She also wants a yellow and green one, but she wants it further down the line. So he's a little wonky, but I think he's okay. So, yeah, made him. This is another paid for pattern on Etsy. I will link it below. And we have my biggest amigurumi set to date. So Angry Cat Crafts got a hold of me. Sadly, I don't think she does videos anymore, which I do miss her videos. She messaged me and asked me if I could make Vera Stanhope. It's a doll. I think she's a private detective or something, a private investigator. She sent me a pattern, and it was done in, it's crooked there, it was driving me nuts. She messaged me and sent me the pattern, and it's a pattern on Etsy, and it is done in DK weight. Well, I don't have, hang on. I don't have DK weight. I have worsted weight. Well, she is the biggest amigurumi I have ever made to date. And here she is. This is her. This is Vera Stanhope. She is big. But yeah. She is done. Her hair is short in the pattern, but I'm not a very good cosmetologist. I don't do hair very well. So I told her that I would leave it long, and then whenever she got it, she could cut the hair however she wanted to cut the hair. So I'm going to send the doll like this, and she can cut the hair however she wants, or she can leave it long, whatever she wants to do, she can do. So she is done. I don't know how tall she is. I forgot to put the laces on the boots. My bad. I'll do that. But yeah, she's pretty big. Made with worsted weight yarn and a 3.75 millimeter hook. All of it. So yeah. So she is going to get packaged away. And I gotta find it. I think I have to put her in a box. Because all of the other amigurumis that Angry Cat Crafts, I think is what hers is. She ordered big, so she's gonna have to go in a box. But I'm glad she's done. She came out a lot bigger than I thought. Well, I knew she was gonna be big because I did her head, but yeah. But yeah, she's done. So I can't wait for her to get it, and I can't wait for her to give it to her daughter. But yes. So I got some yarn for my birthday. My mom's best friend gave me some yarn for my birthday. She gave me 5 skeins. My grandma's going to start giving me an allowance next month. And my mom is going to give me my birthday money next month. So I have an idea in my head that I need to start making some lapgans for my, one of my local nursing homes that I donate to every single year. And I decided that I wanted to do variegated yarns or self-striping yarns or ombre yarns. And or something fun, not something like real boring, but something just fun. So I decided that whenever I get my allowance and my birthday money next month, that I'm going to start getting some variegated skeins and like ombre, like Red Heart ombre, Super Saver ombre, and some variegated skeins that would be like fun colors and things like that for some blankets for the nursing home. Well, I have some here at the apartment, and I started. But before we get into that, I'll show you the 5 skeins that my mom's friend got me. So she got me this Mainstays yellow. She got me Mainstays blue. And she got me Mainstays pink. And I thought, since she got me these 3, I would put these 3 together for a blanket for the nursing home. I'll throw these on the floor. And then so she also got me this one here. And this is Red Heart Super Saver Color Block. It's 10 ounces, 283 grams, 482 yards, 440 meters. And it's called Iris Bouquet. Now, I have one of these in my stash. And I have them, and it's actually in cakes. So I have 2 cakes from one of these. So I'm gonna do the one cake first, which I already started, and I'm gonna show you that in my whips. But I have the one cake started, and then I'm gonna put this one on the big skein, and then I'm gonna do the second cake of the first one that I have. So that way, if the dye lots are the same, I can kind of like mix them up and kind of make sense of them. So that's my plan. So she got me one of these. And then she got me a Red Heart Super Saver ombre in the color Scuba. Same specs. And I want to get another one of these so that I can make an ombre blanket. So I want to get another one of these. I have, oh crap, I forgot that blanket too. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Oh my god. Okay. So, I did happen to start 3 of them. The first one I started was I think I have to sneeze again. Okay. The first blanket that I started, it was in Bright Stripes. Is that the right one? Son of a gun. Okay. So I started this one. I have this much left. So I have to get another cake. Or another skein. But this is it so far. It's just a double crochet blanket using a 6mm hook. I didn't want anything fancy. I just wanted to make some variegated stripes blankets. Really like how this is pulling. Or just working up. Really like it so far. Yeah, that's all I have of this one, so I'll have to definitely get like one more. I think 1 or 2 skeins of that will be enough. I did look in my variegated today, and I did not have any more of the neon one. So I have 3 other ones started. And then I started the color block one. Now I feel all congested and stuff. I started the color block one, and I didn't get very far. But it's starting to look like this. So I have like a lot of color changes on the bottom of the blanket, which it's like this long. The bottom of the blanket, and then it's like really solid right now. So I'm really curious as to how this one is going to work up. And I'm using a 6mm hook for all of these. I have the other cake in the bag, but I'm also going to put the skein in the bag, because once I get started on it, it goes pretty fast. I have a question. Is anybody having problems with their internet? Yesterday, or not yesterday, it must have been Monday night, I was trying to get on YouTube for like the longest time, like all night long. I tried to get on YouTube, and I tried to get on just Google. I tried to get on Google a little bit ago, and it just like loading and loading and loading and not coming up. I just wanted to know if anybody else was having trouble with their Google search engine coming up, because I can't get on any of my, like, on my computer, I can't get on, like, anything. And it did this to me before, and we did have rain today. and went and stuff. But I never had a problem with it before. This is the second time that it's happened. I also have favorite stripe that I am working on. And I'm not going to take the skein out of the bag. But this is what I have for it. So, really happy with how this is turning out. And it's just another double crochet blanket. I'm really into that right now. I do want to say, I am really sorry for not making very many videos lately. It's just my headaches have been kind of kicking my butt. And I wanted to do a video down at Graham this weekend, but the last 2 weekends when I went down to Graham's, I stayed outside most of the day, and then when I got upstairs, I did absolutely positively nothing other than lay on the bed and watch TV. Which is very, very unusual for me, because usually I'm like sitting on my computer working on stuff, and I just couldn't even be bothered to do that these past 2 weekends. Now the last blanket I'm going to show you is a little interesting. So, I've always wanted an advent calendar. A yarn advent calendar. And I told Mom, I'm like, I really, really would love one. But I'm not sure about where to get them or things like that. I would love for one of my viewers to make me one and me opening something up every single day. For like either my birthday or Christmas or something along those lines. And then I would probably make like a blanket out of the yarn or an amigurumi or something. I would love to do that. So if you would like to do that for me, please let me know, because I think it would be awesome and really, really fun. But anyway, I told Mom, I'm like, I have an idea. I'm like, I want to get some of those little brown paper sack lunch bags that, you know, you used to put your kids' lunch in when they would go to school. And I got some. I got some at the Dollar General for $1.75. You got 35 of them. And I marked them 1 through 24. And I said to Mom, I'm like, I want you to go in my room. I want you to close the door. And I want you to put yarn in the bags and staple them shut. And then use a random number generator 1 through 24 that'll pick me a bag. And then I want you to do it again 1 through 6 to tell me how many rows of that color I'm going to do. So, that's what we've been doing. But all of my projects have been put on hold because of me working on orders. Well, now my orders are all caught up, and I want to work on other things for a little while. So, that's why I started like so many blankets. So, we started it. I'm in the middle of a color. So, I started down here at the bottom. Just a double crochet blanket, 6mm hook. Don't know how many I chained for any of these blankets. But this is where I'm at. And I have to do 6 of this color, and I'm like in the middle of row 3. Well, I have like that much to do, but so this is my blanket so far. Really, really enjoying opening up the bag and seeing what Mom has picked for me. Really enjoying that. So can't wait to work on that. And then the last one I'm going to show you is I didn't do much work on this today at all. I probably did about 4, 5, 6 rounds. This is my Spring Dragon. I'm using, I love this yarn. Don't remember what colorway it was. I got it from winning one of the Attack of the Amigurumis from Stephanie's Yarn Escape. But this is my little Spring Dragon. I'm, working on his body. And I have about 5 or 6, maybe 7 rows to go. Yeah, about five rows to go. So he's coming along nicely. I'm going to pair it with the color she also sent me, which is this olive color right here. This is also, I love this yarn. So that's going to be like his wings, and the tip of his tail and stuff will be those two colors, or be that green color. And other than that, that is all I have worked on. Like I said, I really want to pick up the rest of my projects, so I definitely will be picking them up. And like I said, I think, because I was doing like rotation, like Denise Deer is doing on her channel for her projects, and she just had a startitis or casting on party, and I had startitis with these blankets and stuff. But I think today, since I got all of my orders done, other than the 4 stitch markers that I can't do because I ran out of beads, I'm gonna work on some bracelets or keychains today, I think. But one of my friends, she went yard sailing, and I said to her, because we were at bingo and we were talking, and it was like getting the time where the community yard sales would start, and she asked me if I was going, and I'm like, no. If I went, I would only look for like yarn and stuff. Well, she says, well, if I see yarn, I'll get it for you. So she got me this little bag right here. This had a rotator cuff pillow, and because it has a sticker right there. She got me this little bag of yarn, and there is like a really almost full skein of blue here. There is this little bit of pink. There is this light pink, or like peachy color pink, and there's like a ball, and then there's this. Then there's this shade of blue in it with like strings hanging off of it. And there's this monstrosity that looks like baby yarn, but it's like more plumper than baby yarn. See that? It looks like more plumper than baby yarn. But I was really interested in this one right here. It is like pink, green, blue, purple. Really, probably will make an amigurumi out of this, not gonna lie. But she got me that, so... And I can't roll any of my yarn right now because my ball winder is down at Graham's and I only have the one. Because my other one is, like, broke. It's, like, making an awful noise every time it winds something. So I have to get a new one to replace the one here. But I have all my yarn that I got recently down at Graham's. And I'm honestly not sure if I want to wind all of the yarn or if I just want to use them in full skeins. So the projects that I definitely want to start working on again is I definitely want to work on my stitch blanket. I want to work on Graham's blanket. I have a Granny Square flower bag that is hot pink, bright green, gray, and black. I have almost all the squares. I have all the squares up to the black row. I'm on the last row. I basically have to just put the rest of the gray rows onto the squares and then crochet them together and it will be done. So I want to work on that. I want to start doing more plastic canvas. I want to work on a lot of my the only amigurumis I have right now is I have my 2 spring dragons. I have my triceratops. That I don't even know how far I am on it. I might frog it, I might not. I'm not sure yet. And then I have my Grubby Bubby Baby from the Twisted Hatter. And I have my Bone Daddy, or my Bone Baby from Twisted Hatter. I would like to work on those more. So I'm hoping that I can, I think like I said today, Wednesday. Because after I get this video, starting to upload, I am going to go out, get a drink, take my pills to sleep tonight. Even though I don't know if I should take my pills because me and Mom are getting up early in the morning and going and doing a lot of running around and stuff. So I might just lay down in bed and sleep. Not sleep, but just kind of relax. Because I don't think I'm going to be able to stay up tonight. So, but who knows what I might do. So, yeah. And then, because right now, my shelving on my my whip shelf is very limited with space because I have all the rest of the bags from my random number generator. My random blanket is sitting on one shelf, and all of my other projects are on the bottom shelf. My top shelf has a bag that my friend Mandy, she used to be Mandy Pants, or Crochet Pants, I think is what her name was. She just does mostly t-shirts and those tumblers. She got me a bag for my birthday one year. It's a yarn bag, and I have Graham's blanket in that. And then I have a clothes basket on my top shelf that has all of my amigurumis in it. It has nothing but amigurumis in it. So, and then the very, very bottom of my shelf has 3 collapsible totes on it. Or no, it only has 2 now. But one end has some crochet books in it. The other end has my pom-poms for my hats in it. And then the middle of the shelf has my my 3-ring binders in it that has all my printed patterns in them. So my shelf is very cluttered right now because of those bags. Not very much space on them, so I can't be starting too many new projects. I just gotta figure out how, and I have to get a bigger bag for that stitch blanket because I have it in a 2.5 gallon Ziploc bag, and it's just not cutting it anymore. I do have some bigger bags down at Graham's that I am definitely going to have to bring up this weekend. They're my friend Ujet, she sent me a bunch of them several years ago. She got them at the dollar store. They're Ziploc bags, but they're storage bags, and they have a handle on them. And I'm gonna have to put that blanket in there because it don't fit in a 2.5 gallon bag anymore, especially since I have more yarn cakes added to it now. So yeah, it just needs to go in a different bag. Okay, guys, I think I've rambled on long enough. If you can, tomorrow, join my live sale. Tell your friends, share it, shout it out. Um, I'm gonna have some new bags in the shop, or new bags in the sale. I still have my Notion pouches, my big drawstring bags. I'm gonna have some tote bags, some snap bags. I'm not sure if I'm gonna show my beaded or my bracelets. I definitely want to do some Pride bracelets and keychains, but it is the middle of June, so that might not work out. But I'm gonna let you guys go. I'm gonna start getting this uploaded, and I hope everybody has a great rest of your week. And I'll talk to you guys later. Bye. Oh, before I go, all of the links that I talked about will be in the description box below. So, yeah. Just wanted to throw that in there. So, talk to you guys later. Bye.